It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain, with or without you. Tearing up my heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain, with or without you. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain, with or without you.
Julian, Maximiliano Rodriguez is here, and this is just only a test for the first time using StreamYard, and I think I'm just using this for the record. This time there's no access to get into Twist. Well, I did put an access to YouTube and Twist, but at this point, yeah, I'm just giving a test for this website called StreamYard. It's called. I don't sound perfect on this, but yeah. Well, it seems to be back like normal life, like the usual, back to reality in where I'm based in the East Coast region in Washington, D.C. area, which I am originally from there, which is by Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey and Delaware, to say the least. Well, it was a nice out of town for a mini vacation, but we didn't stay at no hotel or something like that for the most, but it was a business trip with the family only. Now I have a condominium, which it is something for myself to hold for profit. Something I'm gonna be doing in the future reference for the condominium at South Carolina region by the beach for beach home rentals, that I'm gonna start receiving money for myself and for the family, and when my family is no longer will be around here mostly. Well, to say the least, my mini vacation for the out of town trip has been not too bad, but the usual that is being that just need time for myself, and there was no internet and no anything else for days there at least, since I only have TV, cables, and internet for our condo that we just got. So yeah, that it was a good time, just like we just moved to a new home to ourselves for at least. But it was only a week and a half, but not even 2 weeks, not like how it used to be, like it was before. Back then we used to take 2 weeks vacation and such. We don't do that kind of stuff anymore like nowadays, I guess. But yeah, so back into normal life, that things were not too bad for returning here. Says also I have finished the 600 members of Discord on my server of the YouTube video special. I have received some people who liked the video, which it was epic and such, and it was really cool, which I appreciate. The people have given me great appreciation with the plot of the story in the video. It wasn't the best, but it is improving. Eventually, since that video project of the video special idea has been completed and been done for good and for good riddance that is being contained. But even it's been a long month that I haven't done the 400 members Discord server video special, which I have that a lot of plans to go on to do myself as a persona. If you can see the picture of me, that what I've been doing, that versus against of my infamous toxic ex-friend of mine, which we no longer is friends despite of the fact that it's been going around due to her bad action that she was infamous. Her name was Ashley, and I will not discuss about it. Well, technically, I have been pretending but still going process to forget about this person. But I will not discuss furthermore about it. But yeah. Well, with the COVID-19, with the coronavirus has happened to everywhere. Well, we did manage safe and sound from South Carolina and heading back to Washington DC region, that we just got back home. There's no problem after all, since there has been news a lot that I received on my phone, that said on the news there were a lot of people are dying in South Carolina, so that's why we were remaining locked out for a bit. But yeah. Well, speaking about normal life, I have finished that 600 members Discord server video special that I made. You can also check on the link on the description, which is being posted. But yeah, I guess. But yeah. Since that video project has been completed to replace the 400 member Discord server, the ideal plot about me versus Ashley, and to do a related video to celebrate about the 400 members on Discord, which that was the original plot from April 2020, and firstly last October 2019 about the troll girl who ruined my motivation back in 2017. But yeah, but that project has been canceled for good reason as of July, because many people have left and there were good choice of cast and crews who were gonna be helping out, but some of them didn't do justice and behalf for what it takes, but nothing. To be honest, for this, I guess. Well, I'm saving that plot ideal to make it for 1,000 member on the Discord server, but whoo-wee, it's gonna take a long time to find people who can just join the Discord server, the main one. But ultimately, I have plans for that to make it straight and well organized, despite people being saying to me that everything was unclear and they cannot do much on the server because I have been protecting it from evil foes and unknower just for the case of what has happened. It has happened before in the downfall of December 2019 that really happened and shook scenes from the downfall. Well, though I was a lost puppy, but that sorrow and sadness has been forgotten, and it has been gone ever since, about the loneliness to say the least. But yeah, but what past is past, which I have managed to have people who really means a lot to me, but people don't really means a lot to me for the mostly that they'll understand who really means a lot too, and just think that they'll really mean a lot to most people. But I gave that to people, and what happened on that stupidity December 2019 downfall of it, I guess so, of it. But yeah, but now my mission and now my journey, my own task has been finished for good with the stuff, I guess, with how it could have been for that 400 member Discord server, but now it's 600 members surpassed. Honestly, it's 660 members, which is a lot of people. There's like 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 4 more to go. And I think it's gonna get finished by December 2020 or January 2021. I really don't know what to expect, to say the least though. But it would take a while to do that, but although that might be the time where I had to clear up many side account what he's been doing, and I don't want to say the truth, which I have spoken that to my fans and the members about what was the reason, I guess. Well, it kind of goes how it goes, I guess so-ish, but yeah. So you might be wondering what is the next step since I finished the 600 members Discord server to replace that YouTube video idea that I worked so hard with and didn't get through for fruition over months, but I completed anyways. But yeah, there might be new videos idea, making new videos idea. I don't know what comes up, but I want to put old music from the 80s and 90s and old 70s and 60s music and such forth to put old music on my YouTube video. But no one doesn't like old music because people think that new music were a lot better than old music crap. With the new music crappy or just crap music, but I hardly listen to new music. I'm not a big fan of those except the retro wave music that was influenced to the 80s music. A lot to think about what is the next step for the video scene and the making, creating, and uploading artwork. Well, I have mentioned a lot of time over DeviantArt that I no longer will be not uploading much artwork except mostly Harley, but I have a problem on the character's art profile on DeviantArt that it has error and glitches, and it is not working for the 404 error uploading onto DeviantArt, which I honestly don't know why though. There is no other art site where I can find if it's a replacement to DeviantArt. DeviantArt are just bunch of get-rich scheme like the Walt Disney Company, which is my favorite, which I honestly and strongly like Disney because it's packed of a great influence and inspiring and for inspiration to many millennium, to say the least, excuse me for my speech, and many kids, teens, adults, and older and elders who are great influence to Disney series. So I know that people think that Disney is just for kids, but that's proven wrong. But I'm also a big fan of children's stuff with Sue Me and Do Not Sue Me, please. I'm into ABC song and such. I know I'm in young in heart, but as a kid in heart, cause I like children's stuff just for peace, harmony, and thoughtful scenes, supposedly. But speaking about talking about inspiration, I don't know what will be the next step for me for creating stuff, but I am posting hardly on the Discord server and selling stuff. A lot going on to think about what are my mission checklists to do on my Discord server, and yeah, supposedly mostly though. But yeah, I don't know what to say the every stuff. Well, I haven't started doing live streaming for doing drawing, talk about recording, draw, twist, or play a game and such forth. But this is the only thing I have done for making the YouTube video since a day ago and a half with that 600 Discord server member scene special on YouTube, as mentioned it on the description. But yeah, this is all I got to expect. Well, I don't know what else to do with myself in the feature of reference, but this is a working on project for announcement, news, and streaming and such forth, but no one is not here. It's the first time of doing so. So as this should wrap up seems clearly, I guess it is. Sorry for my bad English speech, because I have autism, Asperger's syndrome, and special, which I officially am special officially. With this should wrap up for now, so I had to head going. So this is Julian Maximiliano Rodriguez is speaking here. Until then, talk to you another day. Until then, goodbye.